But that's a car. Okay, let's just stop. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another daily build video. This time the CCR in hypercar. Now you might be wondering, hey, that looks like an AGERA R. Does it drive like an AGERA R? And the answer is no. It does look like it though, and it sounds like the AGERA R, and one might be confused. I know I was when I looked at it because, well, to be honest with you, I'm not that familiar with all the body styles that Koenigsegg has. And if you want to criticize me for how I say Koenigsegg, go ahead. I'm just not going to read the comment. I don't know. There's like a sore spot for me for people telling me how to pronounce car names. Anyways, let's get into the car, dude. Enough of that. This car performs very mediocre. Very mediocre. It does fine on achieving immortality, not great. It runs a 120 and change, so you know, it's there, it's okay, but it doesn't steer like the AGERA. But then again, you also don't lose the back end of the car on every single turn like you do with the AGERA. So there is some, you know, some positives to it. Now, that's if you can like stand all this understeer that it has, which, okay, let's be honest, it doesn't have that much understeer, but it does understeer when you compare it directly to the AGERA, and that's the car that we're going to be comparing it to, because the AGERA is the bar in hyper. At least that, or the T50 Gordon Murray, you know, you can sort of take your pick on that one. But with that said, I think this is the perfect opportunity for players with a little bit less skill to sort of learn how the AGERA feels, sounds, get used to the shifting, get used to a car that's a little bit more snappy, because it is a little bit more snappy than the average hypercar, but it doesn't lose the back end. It's not quite as powerful as the AGERA R. So this is a good little stepping stone. If you want to get better at the AGERA R, obviously time behind that wheel is going to be the fastest way to get better. But if you want to get better and maybe not lose that much, or possibly just not feel like you're out of control every time you touch on the car, try the CCR, because it actually is okay. It's just, I don't know, it's very average if you ask me. I feel like that's what's going to be the theme with a lot of cars going forward, because we've kind of hit all of the real popular, fast, like super OP cars. We've sort of done tunes for all those things, and I don't really want to go back and retune those cars every month or every 2 months, because I don't know, that just gets a little boring from a video perspective. So we're going down the line. We are looking at cars that, you know, may not be the best, but we're going to try to find some value in it. And for this one, I think the value is players that want to be able to drive the AGERA R, but just maybe aren't there skill-wise yet. This is a good car to learn on, because it does offer a lot of the same type of feeling that the AGERA R has, but not quite as extreme, and the back end's a little bit more stable. So anyway, let's get into the tune, and then we'll go off for a grand race. All right, so we got the brake balance at 55%, the load rear at -10, the spring front at +10, the spring rear at +6, compression front is -7, 0 for the rear, +7 for the rebound front, and +7 for the rebound rear. Then for the anti-roll bars, we're at +10 on both, and -0.25 on both cambers. This gives you a lateral G stat of 151. Again, very respectable for hypercar. Not the best, but respectable. And it's got pretty good acceleration as well. So like I said, it's a decent car. It's a very solid car. Good off-meta pick for you. Let's get into a grand race though. All right, once again, we're gonna start out with the Camaro RS, then we're jumping into the 993, and then of course, we're gonna end it in the CCR. I want redemption for this Camaro RS. The last video we did, we crashed it into a tree. So we gotta get some redemption here. Let's see what we can do. Let's go, Camaro. That's got decent acceleration. We need to get on the inside here. Knew we were gonna get pushed a little bit there because we're kind of coming across the traffic. Not everybody takes that cut. Okay, that's unnecessary. This guy's gonna try to work his way out of the gutter. We gotta follow the fast paths. We're getting pulled a little bit. All right, that guy came in hot. He used all his NOS and then just ran into the back of that Jeep. Bro, the Camaro takes everything at full speed. Give me some turns, please. All right, let's calm down. Let's get on the inside here. Very inside. Use somebody to turn just a little bit. We need to get up to the front, man. We got a few defenders. I'm seeing a lot of defenders lately, to be honest with you. All right, here comes the moment of truth, bro. This is where the car has a little bit of shell shock. Are we gonna make this right-hander before we hit the tree? Oh yeah, dude. And we're gonna cut it back. And we made it, dude. Not only did we make it, we are in second place after sort of a weird start. Ooh. All right, dude. We're in first, and we have a little bit of a slipstream partner. The Apostle of God. Let's go, dude. We made it. We're gonna go into second place here because he's got slip and a little bit faster top speed, but we made it, bro. And now we've got the RS. I was gonna say RS2. What am I thinking, bro? He was in the RS2. Why is my mind like that? Oh, but he's in a Charger? Oh my goodness, dude. I'm not sure what he's doing in the Charger. Oh, a little bit of bumpies. All right, I need to slow down a little bit more for that corner. Whew, the car's bumping all over the place. Let's go. 993, that's what you're called. All right, dude, we need to establish a decent gap so we don't have to worry too much once we get into the CCR. I really don't want to be fighting. I don't want to be fighting for position in the CCR. So far, so good. We're going hard right on this one. Street 2 cars are generally okay on dirt. You don't have to worry too much about crashing. You can kind of full throttle. In fact, most of the time when you're in dirt, no matter the class, you want to full throttle through it. I don't know why I decided to take that so tight. I didn't need to do that. Oh, it gave it to me, dude. I caught that checkpoint so hard. I was almost on the outside of it. There we go. Going straight into hypercar. All right. Oh, would have been nice if we got that a little bit earlier. All right, CCR, don't do it to me. Oh, went into the dirt just a tiny bit. It looks and feels exactly like the AGERA R until you do that, dude. All right, I take it back. I take it back. It doesn't look or feel anything like the AGERA R. I'm trying to give it a compliment. It's like, dude, nah. Oh, missed the gutter. A little slow on this gutter. Just wanted to make sure I hit it. A little better on that one. We're gonna have a fight on our hands. I can feel it. All right, exited that okay. We used a little too much NOS there, I think. And now Gabriel is here, dude. Let's see if he tries to pass on these. Oh, I knew he was gonna do that. That's a tough corner, man. It's very difficult. Oh, I missed the gutter. This is gonna come down to who makes the least amount of mistakes on these last few corners. Oh, it's gonna be close. Can I hold out with the CCR? Oh, get on the road, get on the road. All right, let's not panic with NOS usage. All right, he's gonna get it. He's gonna pass. We're gonna stay here. We've got a little bit of NOS. Oh no, we both hit the wall. Oh, dude, I panicked. I panicked with the NOS, dude. I had him. All I had to do is not hit the wall. If I would have just taken that under control, W. Anyways, GG's to Gabriel. I locked up a little bit, I'll be honest. Trying to do it here for the video, but it is what it is, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. The Koenigsegg CCR, like I said, not OP. All right, it was fine. The Cento Dieci kind of caught me there at the end. That car's very good at guttering, and it's an all-wheel drive car, so a lot of those little dirt cuts and things were a little bit easier to control that car than this one. But you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I got a second place out of it. Man, I got carried basically by the Camaro and the 993. But anyways, yeah, like I said in the beginning, it's a good car. It's a good car. It's just not a great car. And it does understeer a lot more than the AGERA. The AGERA would have taken those turns no problem. I would not have had an issue. But is what it is, man. GG's. Shout out to Gabriel for that one. I will catch you guys on the next one. Trigger out.